When twin flame separation is coming to an end, you'll start to feel a shift within yourself, as well as notice signs that this energetic change is taking place in your bond before it happens. In this podcast video, I'll be sharing 7 signs that twin flame separation is almost over. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Emily, and welcome to Soul Path, where we explore topics like life, love, spirituality, and the law of attraction. Before we dive into these signs, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and join our community of conscious, creative individuals here on YouTube. These signs of twin flame separation ending are actually reflections of you entering a state of total surrender. But what do I mean by surrender? It means you've released all the chaotic, conflicting, and limiting beliefs that were ingrained in you, and you've let go of those overwhelming thoughts and feelings. You've shifted into a space of deep inner peace by reconnecting with your true self. When you do this, because your twin flame is essentially your soul in a separate body, they will sense this shift in you and, unconsciously, respond by shifting as well. Since you share the same energy, any change in one of you will be mirrored by the other. So, here are 7 signs that you've reached the surrender stage, allowing the natural deepening of your energetic union in the 5th dimension. This 5th dimension connection is essential before a physical reunion can unfold, meaning that the physical, mental, or emotional distance between you and your twin in 3D no longer exists. Instead, you're experiencing a union consciousness. The first sign that twin flame separation is almost over is an unexplainable sense of joy, happiness, or even euphoria in your life. This can also feel like a more subtle inner peace. When you reach a state of surrender, meaning you consistently allow the deepening of your 5D energy union with your twin, you'll experience a wide range of emotions, from deep calm to pure joy. These feelings don't necessarily have an obvious cause. They simply reflect your shift in vibrational set points, meaning you're energetically aligned at a higher frequency. This is a powerful sign because for twin flame union to manifest physically, both individuals need to vibrate at a higher frequency consistently. When you feel naturally more peaceful, calm, or joyful, it shows you're holding space for the union to be realized. The second sign that twin flame separation is almost over is feeling your twin's presence strongly in the 5D, or energetically, but without the internal conflict, sadness, or doubt you may have experienced earlier. In the midst of separation, it's normal to feel their energy strongly, yet experience the discomfort of perceiving them as physically distant. As separation nears its end, these feelings of discomfort lessen because the gap between what you feel energetically and what is reflected physically is beginning to close. When someone's spirit is with you, their energy is being sent to you, and what you're perceiving in the physical world starts to merge. This means you're no longer fixating on the sense of separation, and instead of feeling discomfort, you begin to feel their presence strongly and continuously. The third sign that twin flame separation is coming to an end relates to how you engage with the world around you. It's not necessarily about your twin flame, but rather how you show up more authentically in your daily life. You'll start to naturally express yourself without forcing it, speaking your truth and following your soul's purpose with courage and fearlessness. This shift happens because you've done significant inner work, clearing away layers of fear, doubt, and the negative influences from society that block unconditional love. As you release these blocks, you reveal your pure soul frequency. The wonderful part is that your twin flame shares the same frequency. And since like attracts like, as you start radiating authenticity, your twin flame will also start to resonate with that energy, drawing them closer to you and helping bring about reunion. The next sign that twin flame separation is almost over ties into the previous one. As you start living more authentically and shedding layers of false programming, you'll find yourself naturally on your true soul path, aligning with your soul purpose or mission in life. This purpose is unique to you and may not necessarily seem spiritual. It could involve pursuing music, writing, sharing your voice, creating a dream business, or following a specific career. Only you know what your true calling is. But as twin flame union nears, you'll begin to believe in yourself more, taking steps toward this purpose with confidence. You'll have a clearer sense of who you are and who you came here to be, and that will grow stronger as you move forward. A significant sign that the period of separation is coming to an end is the seamless integration of your inner divine masculine and divine feminine energies. For those of you who have been on the twin flame journey for a while, you understand that this path is not just about the connection between two individuals. It is a deeply transformative process that requires a deep balancing of these two core energies within yourself. It is important to recognize that the terms divine masculine and divine feminine are not gender specific. They are descriptors of specific energetic qualities that exist in every person, regardless of gender. As twin flames, many individuals may initially identify more strongly with one of these energies, either the divine masculine or the divine feminine. However, these labels are not meant to be restrictive. Rather, they are used to highlight the different facets of the soul that play a role in the dynamic connection, in the journey of awakening and healing. The goal is to harmonize these energies so that they complement and support each other. This balancing is essential for the ultimate reunion of twin flames, but it also serves as a powerful step in your personal growth and evolution. As you approach the end of the separation phase, you will begin to notice profound changes within yourself. One of the most significant of these changes is the deep integration of the masculine and feminine energies. You will no longer feel a disconnection or imbalance between these two forces. Instead, they will flow together within you in a state of harmony, leading to a newfound sense of wholeness and peace. This is a powerful indication that the separation period is coming to a close and that you are ready to move into the next stage of your journey, whether that involves physical reunion with your twin flame or a deeper inner alignment. For many twin flames, the separation phase serves a vital purpose. It provides the necessary space and time for each individual to come into their own, separate from the other person. This period is not just about physical distance, it is about creating an environment in which you can learn to integrate your inner masculine and feminine energies without relying on the other person to complete you. The purpose is to heal any imbalances within yourself and to cultivate a sense of self-sufficiency and inner strength. This process ensures that when you and your twin flame do come back together, the connection will be based on mutual growth, balance, and true partnership. rather than codependency or reliance on the other to fill gaps within yourself. The journey of integrating the inner masculine and feminine energies within ourselves is deeply personal, and it can manifest in various ways, depending on where you are on your path. For those who identify with the divine feminine energy, this process of integration may present itself as an increasing desire to create structure and order in your life. The divine feminine is often associated with intuition, fluidity, and emotional depth. But as the masculine energy begins to align with it, there is a natural pull toward balance through more organized and deliberate actions. You might find yourself longing for more structure in the things that you are passionate about, something you may have once felt drawn to but lacked the discipline to fully embrace. This is not just about creating rigid systems or schedules, but rather about bringing a sense of focus and intention to the things you love. Whether it's an artistic pursuit, a personal project, or a professional goal, the inner masculine energy supports you in channeling your passion into a form that is sustainable and aligned with your long-term vision. As you continue to integrate this energy, you'll likely notice that your drive and ambition increase in a healthy, balanced way. Your passion remains strong, but it is now paired with the clarity and discipline to move forward. For example, if you've always had a dream of writing a book, but struggled to carve out the time or develop a plan, the integration of your inner masculine might inspire you to set aside specific hours for writing or create a timeline to guide your progress. It's not about pushing yourself too hard, but rather finding the harmonious space where creativity and structure coexist, allowing you to move closer to manifesting your goals. This shift might also lead to a deeper understanding of how to build foundations for future success, whether that's through healthier routines, focused intentions, or clear action steps. Another significant shift that often accompanies this process is the gradual healing that comes with the end of twin flame separation. If you're currently experiencing this separation, it can feel like a time of intense emotional upheaval. But as you evolve, you'll notice that the emotional pain you once felt starts to dissipate. At the beginning, the distance between you and your twin flame can feel overwhelmingly painful, and it may seem impossible to imagine a time when that anguish will fade. However, as you cultivate inner peace, confidence, and healing, you will slowly begin to notice that the emotional charge surrounding the separation lessens. The sadness, grief, or longing that once felt all-consuming starts to lose its grip. This doesn't mean that you no longer care about your twin flame or that your connection has weakened, but rather that you've grown in a way that allows you to move forward with more emotional resilience. The wounds you once carried begin to heal, and your focus shifts toward self-love and growth. If you're finding value in this content, consider showing some support by giving a super thanks. It really helps out the channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. During this process, you may begin to feel more grounded and less reactive to the circumstances of the separation. It's not that the situation is necessarily resolved, but your inner state of peace allows you to navigate it with greater clarity and understanding. You no longer feel at the mercy of the emotional roller coaster that once accompanied your separation. Instead, you find yourself more centered, grounded, and in a space where you can approach the situation with compassion for yourself and your twin flame. as you continue to grow in inner peace and balance. The separation no longer has the same power over you. You begin to realize that this time apart is not a punishment, but an opportunity for both of you to evolve and come back together in a healthier, more aligned state. This shift toward emotional healing, coupled with the integration of your inner masculine energy, creates a powerful space for transformation. The combination of structured focus in your passions and the emotional equilibrium you develop throughout your journey marks the end of the struggle, making room for new possibilities, whether within yourself, your relationships, or your life's purpose. The path may be challenging at times, but the deeper wisdom you gain through this integration allows you to navigate life with greater clarity, strength, and peace. As you strengthen the deep inner knowing that separation is merely an illusion, something that is only perceived by the mind, you begin to realize that your twin flame is always profoundly connected to you on a soul level. This connection exists beyond physical presence, beyond the limitations of time and space, reminding you that you are never truly apart. Over time, as this inner knowing becomes more certain and anchored within you, the feelings of pain and longing associated with physical separation begin to dissipate. What once felt like an unbearable ache will start to feel distant, and soon you'll notice that the emotional charge connected to this separation is almost completely gone. This transformation comes as a natural result of integrating and harmonizing your inner energies. As you work to align your inner masculine and feminine energies, you begin to experience a deeper sense of self. This integration empowers you to stand in your authenticity, not just with others, but with yourself. You feel more connected to your own truth, more aligned with your soul's purpose and life path, which creates a deep sense of fulfillment. The need for external validation fades, and you start to find happiness and completeness within yourself, even when your twin flame is not physically present. This inner peace allows you to move beyond the initial pain of separation, understanding that it is merely a passing phase in the greater journey of soul growth. As this inner peace solidifies, you experience a powerful energetic balance within yourself. You realize that the dynamic of seeking, chasing, or yearning for union has shifted into one of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up, but rather letting go of control and allowing the universe to unfold its natural plan. This state of surrender signals that you are ready for the next phase of your journey, the creation of the 5D energy union with your twin flame. This union exists in a realm beyond the physical, where the connection between you and your twin transcends time and space. As you reach this state of energetic harmony, the manifestation of this bond in the 3D physical world becomes inevitable. It will unfold in its own perfect timing, reflecting the inner work and transformation you've experienced. This process can take time, and each step brings you closer to a deeper understanding of yourself and your twin flame connection. It is not about forcing the connection to appear, but rather about aligning with the truth of your soul, trusting that the universe is guiding you both toward reunion as you become more aligned with your higher self and the natural flow of life. You create the space for this union to manifest in its own time, in the most perfect and harmonious way. I hope this message has resonated with you. If you feel any of these signs align with your journey, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. May you continue to experience peace and growth on your path, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next podcast. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, filled with love and light.